Yo, 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 what is up for the next episode of Flip Your 20 Friday? I feel like I'm getting not better at all at the singing part. Oh, dear Lord. All right, so as per usual, my friends, it's YouTube. Like, share, subscribe if these videos are helping you and the people that you care about. That's the whole purpose of doing them in the first place. So, today's video is non-political lesson learned while working at a voting poll. Non-political lesson learned while working at a voting poll. So this year, obviously with COVID, I got thinking that a lot of the people who work at the polling sites are senior citizens. And I mean, if I was a senior citizen, I probably wouldn't work it either. So they're going to need people. So I signed up. A couple of my friends ended up signing up. So really cool experience just to be involved in and get engaged in. And, you know, you work the whole day. It's in New York State, our hours are 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. So you arrive at 5:30 and we left about 9:30. So it's a long day. So what I learned, a few things, but the one overarching thing applies to multiple. And it is control the controllables. Control the controllables. Now, I'm not saying I've never heard this or don't know it or don't live it, but I felt like it got reinforced to me. I'll give you an example, a few examples. So there were 9 of us, and I just first want to say I was really proud of our group of 9. It was bipartisan. There are certain things, if you're going to do something, you need to have someone from a different party than you. So whether it's Democrat, Republican, Independent. And we had a chairwoman we elected, and she was amazing. She knew her stuff. She got 10,000 steps in by the end of the day. She was hustling. But she was a great leader and allowed us to make sure we were doing things correctly and fairly and full transparency and treating all the voters with dignity and respect and answering their questions and explaining how the ballot works. Like, it was done so well. And that's just a little bit of good news with everything going on right now. I'm recording this on Thursday night, November 5th. It's 10 to 5. I'm saying that because who knows when this is posted or when you're going to watch it, what results or counting has come out. I don't know. So it was done really well, safe, secure, awesome. Nothing shady. So what I really learned was when you control the controllables, some of the workers, although bipartisan, we did our job, it was done well and fairly, some people are lazy. Like one of the guys, he just sat there the whole time. I mean, he had people sign him. He didn't go above and beyond. He did the bare minimum. Meanwhile, a couple of us are hustling and going and doing different jobs and just doing our job. And, there were moments, because it's a long day, there were moments that didn't bother me. And then there were moments when I started to get tired, that I started to get a little, in my head, annoyed with this guy. And I had to make sure I didn't allow him and his laziness to affect how I interacted with anyone, a voter or another worker. Because what I really wanted to say was, dude, can you get off your butt and help or do something? In my head, that's kind of what I was thinking. But the more I started thinking of that, I started to get agitated. And I'm like, oh, I'm giving him all my power now. And he's just sitting over there like a lump. Control the controllables. I can only control what I do. I'm going to show up and always give my best effort and make sure every voter felt welcome. And we were cheering on new voters. Some of my former students were new voters. It was so exciting. And we're like, first time voter, yay! And it was just a cool thing. And this guy's over here like, bleh. Anyway, control the controllables. I can control me. Another thing is there are a bunch of different examples of the ballot hanging up. And there's, the new voters, people who haven't voted in a while, who were used to the levers that you had to pull. You pull this lever, it kind of shuts the curtains behind you, and then you pull the little levers down. Some of you are too young to know that. But we had people coming and saying, wait, where are the levers? Right, which indicated it's been a while. So in the beginning, I was like, oh, I'll show you, it's a teacher in me, really clear, so there's no confusion. And then once people saw, oh, Molly can explain it, they didn't even try to explain and help. So it was like, Molly, could you do it? Which again, control the controllables. part of me was like, if you feel like you can't explain something well, I'll teach you, and then you can become the teacher, right? Teach the teacher. That's what I want to say. Or like, don't just pawn it off on me. And then as I started to get agitated, I was like, no, I'm happy to carry that weight because I want to make sure this person can vote for whoever they choose to vote for with clarity, with understanding, so they have their vote counted. So I was like, forget my attitude towards that lazy person. I'm going to be happy and proud and honored to help this voter have their vote heard and counted. So I flipped my 20 on that, and I can control that, so that's what I did. And even now, as the counts are coming in again, it's almost 5 o'clock on Thursday, November 5th. Who knows what will happen when you see this video later tonight or Friday or Saturday or Sunday. We can control how much news we consume. We can control who we follow on social media. We can control who in our lives we talk to. And that's important. And look, I can be a news junkie too. I've really had to like pull back on some, like sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to watch Hallmark movies because they make me feel good and it's happy and Christmas. And there are times where I've been watching too much news. So control the controllables. I can control my time. You can control your time. I control who I share space with, either in person or on my comparison machine where I'm looking at my social media. So be aware of where you're spending your physical space, your mental space, and protect that energy. Because only you can control that part of you. I can turn the news off. I can put my phone in the other room. I can put my phone on airplane mode. Or I can sit there for hours and scroll. Control the controllables. Especially right now, these past couple days, next few hours, days, months, who knows? But when you feel yourself getting agitated, or whether something is factual or not factual that you're reading or hearing. This goes back to the how to regulate yourself video from a couple days ago, or maybe it was last week. Feel when you're getting too agitated or too anxious, or you're spiraling down the rabbit hole of social media, or your crazy uncle, or whoever it is, or who you want to fight with. Feel when you're getting to, like I was with the lazy guy I was working with, or the one who's like, Mom, I'll teach him. Yeah, I'm just going to control myself. I don't like their energy, how they're not engaged, how they're not stepping up, but I can only control me, and I was able to deliver a good experience for the voter. Same here in this waiting period. I can only control my energy and my time and my space. Same is true for you. I'm not saying it's easy. If you know me, you've been listening long enough, I'm not about what's easy. I'm not the rainbow kitten unicorn gal. I'm the what's possible and do the work gal. So I hope that helps you to control your controllables, not only now in this time in our history, and this moment of history, but in any situation. Sense when you're about to go over the top. And then how do you come back and regulate yourself? That's a skill for any time. Protect your energy, protect your space, protect your time, because we don't know what's going to happen for the next few days. I hope this helps you. I hope it helps people that you care about. So take care of yourself. Take care of others. Flip your 20. I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Peace.